What's up, besties? Welcome to Don't Cry, You're So Sexy, the podcast. This is the hottest new podcast in town, baby. No, but for real, this is the hot podcast in town, which only my five best friends are listening to because I've only told my very best buddies about it. Yeah, this is the trailer EP for my little baby pod, and I'm recording in my room right now in Delhi. So don't be surprised if you hear like an auto in the background or a rickshaw bell or even my doorbell. So I finally decided to record this trailer because I was feeling self confident enough in myself today because I got some really cool new sunglasses. Being a depressed and anxious person, you don't really have control over when your brain wants to do some things. But thankfully, whenever I buy something new, it gives me like that instant burst of serotonin, which I need to do some like shit that will take some more effort. So thankfully, I had that today. Hopefully, I will not need to buy a new thing every week so that I can encourage myself to record an episode of the podcast. But we'll see. So, the purpose of this podcast basically is to sort of clear out my Instagram feed because I just like keep uploading vlogs there, and my vlogs are nothing but just me sitting in bed ranting about some shit. Like this one time, I ranted about like I don't know how much I wanted a fur coat, and I ranted about that for an hour. And this other time, I talked about the most toxic situations I've been in my life, so that also took an hour. So to be honest, I don't really have a sense of what needs to be talked about for 5 minutes and what needs to be talked about for 1 hour. So I made this podcast in order to just give all my thoughts in my brain the attention they deserve. This is more of an act of self love, lol, self love, than it is of like wanting to be an influencer. And I am really excited for the pod because I'm just trying to make this like a self development. I mean, not a self development in like a live, love way, but just like a podcast to watch myself or, rather listen to myself, learn and grow. Yuck, I hate those words. And try not to feel cringe about it. And since I do this on my Instagram stories, and my very best friends love to watch a bitch rant for like hours, I thought, why not make this like a public service thing? And by public service, I just mean like for people who follow my private account so they can listen to this instead of having to tap through like 50 stories a day whenever I feel the urge to rant. But yeah, I really love the sound of my own voice, to be honest. I know that I'm really going to enjoy editing this episode, and I really hope that you guys enjoy listening back to whatever I create. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to this. I don't even know what's going to come out of this. Like, I have no idea. I just want to take this as like a slow thing, which I don't force myself to do, which I actually enjoy doing, because I know for a fact that if I try to force myself to pursue any of my hobbies, I literally end up hating them and developing a very unhealthy relationship with them. So, just gonna try to take it nice and breezy, like a fresh relationship. But this relationship is just like me and a mic, which leads to the void that is like Spotify or Apple Music. Also, like, I'm not sure if he's ever gonna listen to this, but quick shout out to my brother for lending me or actually gifting me the mic that I'm using to record this podcast, because earlier I was just gonna use like my earphones, which would not have been a good idea in retrospect. Yeah. Thank you so much to my friend Maya for designing the amazing podcast art that you're probably looking at right now. I have never looked, and I will never look this attractive in my whole life. And she just like captured the spirit of, my current personhood in a 2 inch by 2 inch podcast art graphic. And I am so thankful for that. I hope you enjoy listening to the first episode, which is going to come out really soon, should my brain and the chemicals in it permit that. Yeah, follow us on Instagram at don'tcry.podcast. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, my like five best friends. I don't know why I keep mentioning that, but like, thank you so much to my five best friends for listening to this. I love you so much, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye.